Good to you all. We're here at the Oval. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me for this exciting contest is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Looking forward to this one. It should be a cracking game.
Thanks, Alison. Looks like the captains are ready for the toss. Let's go pitch side.
Bowl first is the decision. Crowd will be hoping for their batters to get off to a good start.
We're about to get underway, and already the crowd is up and about. This is looking to be a great day of cricket. Goes onto the front foot straight away and finds the gap. 4 off the first ball. Thank you very much.
Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Lovely cover drive. Straight to the extra cover field. Nicked it. Flex that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Beats the field with a great shot. Finds the edge. Bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. And out. What a great catch. Diving away and plucked it with one hand.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. Wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball. Going with spin now. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Bowler and fielders look really confident. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Edged it. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Straight to the fielder. Big edge.
End of the second over. The batting team are now 9-1.
Southie from the Vauxhall end. Edged. Couldn't get it through the field. Just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Big edge. Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Young, staying put, but the opposition have put in a huge appeal. Ah, what a screamer.
An innings that promised much, really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap. Get that one to the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries. Keep them guessing. Jacks ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Nicked it. Wow, that's a huge appeal for the catch. If there's something on it, it was the faintest of edges. Big dive from the fielder. Tremendous catch.
Trudged back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such skill. This goes down as a fail.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of the wicket. Cummins into the attack now from the pavilion end.
Still honing in on their lines. Batter happy to let it go through.
Brilliant diving stop. Drilled that one away. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Someone different now to bowl it. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up, getting them onto the front foot. Great drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
End of the over. The score is now 21-3.
The new bowler is coming into the attack. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Finds the edge. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Good running. They should come back for two. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas. The rewards will come. Where cut finds point. No run. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Yada, the spinner coming into the attack. Track. Head was completely still, and they struck that hard, high, and long six.
That's incredible. Just the power on that shot. That's the sort of thing you want to see in the crowd when you come to the cricket.
Reyes, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Oh, geez, they've hit that beautifully. That was gloriously met. Two maximums in a row. Is it a sign of things to come? I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Too far down leg and helped on its way. It's high and gone. It's a maximum.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that gnaw.
Edge, but it drops safely. Oh, quick hands, that's gone. You're kidding. Keeper with the fast hands.
Long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this skill level.
New batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. It could be a couple if they hustle. Finds the fielder with that shot. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. Patel, the left armour, is coming into the attack from the Vauxhall end. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Needs to be on target. Doesn't beat the infield. Quick onto that in the infield.
End of the over. The batting team are now on 47 for 4.
Yada from the pavilion end. Dives and takes a nice catch. Super catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early, expand as they get settled. Got that away nicely.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot. There's no point chasing that.
Don't always mind getting hit runs. Important. Just focus on getting the next right. Yada getting a wicket in that over. Really good bowling. There wasn't much on offer for the batters.
Been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Left arm medium bowlers coming into the attack from the Vauxhall end. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
Straight through the line of the ball, right out of the middle of the bat.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. That's gone. Nice simple catch. In the air and cover takes an easy catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. Disappointing display in the end. Someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Misses everything. Lovely cover drive straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum. Cummins been going really well. Comes back on from the pavilion end. Great shot through the gap.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Well, isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Cummins can be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Tighten their areas now. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Well, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Edge, but it drops safely. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Huge edge. Bowlers have leaked way too many easy runs in that innings. Big total to chase down. We're going to need some good batting partnerships. This total is well below par, and the openers are going to be looking to close this out quickly. Bowlers have to find something to make up for the rest of the batting team's failures.
Hasaranga coming in.
Couldn't get it through the field. Oh, well, don't even bother running.
Caress that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Cuts that off well in the infield. That's the big one, a maximum. Away she goes. You lose the pictures because it's hit the broadcast truck.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Inglis. Again, 2 maximums in a row. We're in for a treat here.
That's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
The shot's certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. 2 boundaries and 2 balls. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. Singh, left-arm pace bowler, is coming on to bowl from the pavilion end. Beautiful catch. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
And trudge back to the pavilion. Disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down to fail.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg. 𝐃𝐎𝐍'𝐅 taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air. Taking a good catch.
2 down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them. This could be a huge swing of momentum.
For that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. Quick to take guard and face up. Edged, unplayable. Yeah, they've gone up here. There's no debate about that one. Wow, what a catch. Absolute screamer. Diving away to the side and keeping his balance as well.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Be disappointing all round.
Lovely cover drive. Straight to the extra cover field.
End of the second over. The batting team are now 19.
Hasaranga from the Vauxhall. Drilled that one away. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Glanced away nicely, but fine, short, fine leg. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here.
That's the end of the third, and the batters are playing well. Bit of an acceleration. They're just ahead of the required run rates.
Duckett waited on that and guides it down to third. Sort of coming around, may stop it before the boundary.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on length is obviously the way to go. Big edge. Just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Perfectly timed.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment. And he come back with a dot ball.
Right to the field.
End of the fourth over. The batting team are now 6.
Going with pace now.
Bowler into the attack.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary. How will he reply?
Finds the fielder with that shot. Oh, great ball there, but it'll find the gap. Duckett has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Bowlers have been steady. There's some bad balls amongst the good deliveries, which sees their opposition ahead of required run rate at the moment.
Right armour is coming on to bowl from the pavilion end. Great shot. Good length to try that. They did that with maximum results. 6 more.
That ball has been hit. It has flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Hattada, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Bowler and the slip have really gone up here. They like it. Got textbook pull shot, and that's racing away the boundary. Brilliant.
A lovely shot. Just cuts it away and nothing the fielder could do to stop that one.
They go full, do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Doesn't beat the infield. What a superb delivery, too good. Didn't know where it was going, knocked him over.
His innings cut short before it could really take off. They'll be disappointed they couldn't go on and score a big one.
With that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Task here will be that of support, getting themselves settled into their innings. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field.
End of the 6th over. The batting team are now 6 for 4.
Yada, right armour is coming into the attack from the Vauxhall. Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high, long 6.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
What a shot. He hit that one hard, no need to run.
As on the side of bowling, slightly fuller, been put away.
Nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Quick onto that in the infield.
Just 2 to win.
Oh my, that's racing.
Picks up 4, a lovely shot. Pretty good ball too. Well out there. One of the easiest wins at this level of cricket you're likely to witness. Pass above.
Well, that's a very one-sided contest.
Good afternoon to you all. We're here at the Melbourne Cricket Ground. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and next to me in the commentary position is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Always a pleasure to sit alongside you in the commentary box.
Thanks, Alison. It's time now for the toss. Let's join the pitch side to see who'll be donning the pads first.
Bowl first is the decision. Crowd will be hoping for their batters to get off to a good start.
Ahmad has the privilege of bowling with the new ball. Umpires have signalled they're ready. Let's get this match started. Pulled away, beat square. Fine leg coming around. Got that away nicely. Big edge.
End of the first over. The batting team are now
Going with spin now. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Oh, my. That's just flown off the middle.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Couldn't get it through the field. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Rocks onto the back foot, and that is just beautiful.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce. A lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
They're off to a great start. Batters timing the ball well. The bowlers look a little bit rattled.
Right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the Great Southern Stand. Crash! Beautiful bowling.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
New batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Edged it. Just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Massive outside edge.
It didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. Interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Oh, no. What a chance. A race to the boundary.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, might get that wicket. Nicked it. They've gone up here. Right armour is coming into the attack from the members' end. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Dhoni edges it, but it finds the gap. Like they were late on that shot there. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Huge edge. That's a confident appeal. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Big edge. Finds the edge. Yeah, they've gone up there. There's no debate about that one. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
The player
Trudged back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Great drive, mid-off, will cut that one off. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted. Hazelwood from the Great Southern State. Can't get that outside the ring field. Edged. Everyone's gone up. Beautiful take, caught and bowled.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Doesn't beat the infield. Where cut finds point, no run. Another really good over comes to an end. The batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
Timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. It was a boundary the moment it hit the bat.
Pandya, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Gone. Great catch. Quick reactions. And out. Oh, how did he get to that one?
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you expect from someone of this skill level.
Straight to cover point for an easy catch. Great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air. Taking a good catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A good start, but that's all they've managed. They did the hard work and threw it away in the end.
Huge shot. It's a massive shot. Just incredible.
That's incredible. Just the power on that shot. That's the sort of thing you want to see in the crowd when you come to the cricket.
End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum. Pandya, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the Great Southern Stand. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Pandya, straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
Ball of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out into the crease. Quick to take guard and face up. Right to the fielder. Lovely cover drive. Straight to the extra cover fielder.
End of the over. The score is now 38 for 6.
Mitchell, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the members' end. Power and precision in that shot.
The fielder can only fetch that, hooked away to the boundary.
Mitchell shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Tighten their areas now. Massive outside edge. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Jeez, time that well.
Caress that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas. The rewards will come. Edged. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here. Pandya from the Great Southern Stand. Smacks that away through the gap.
Standing shot. Solid early, not much width to play with. Drove it through the covers for 4.
No point chasing that one. It is racing with the boundary.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries. Keep them guessing.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary.
Great shot through the gap.
So good composure to wait on that slow ball. Find room to get the boundary. Just a fantastic shot.
Smacked away. It may carry over the fielder for a maximum.
Slow ball didn't fool anyone. An outstanding shot to the boundary.
Oh, that's a great shot early on. Wide of cover. That'll give him a bit of confidence early on. They pull up short of the boundary, though.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful delivery. No chance for the fielders.
Ahmad, left arm, unorthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the members' end. Two straight and punch through the leg side, mid-wicket in hot pursuit.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
They go full, do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be full.
That was a very solid shot. Read the leg early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for four. How will he reply?
Big edge. Onto that early, that could be four. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. 𝐻𝐻𝐼𝐿 drills that one away. That will be four more to the tally.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Bowls have way too many easy runs in that innings. Big total to chase down. Needs some good batting partnership.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Still honing in on their lines. I'm so happy to let it go through.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Finds the edge. Just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Oh, my, that's just flown off the middle.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. Just stands and admire that shot.
Right armour is coming on to bowl from the members' end. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Huge edge. Finds the fielder with that shot. You're kidding. Keeper with the fast hands. Oh, quick hands. That's gone.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
Right-hander is coming into bat at number 3. End of the over. The batting team are now on 4.
Pandit from the great Southern State. Good fielding out in the boundary. Nicked it. A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. Interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Edge, but it drops safely. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Edged it. Yeah, they've gone up there. There's no debate about that one. Gone.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you'd expect from someone of this skill level.
That's a confident appeal. Yeah, see you later on your ball. 2 wickets on the trot.
Well, that is a disappointing end. No score. Threw the bat at it and ended up with a nice take. A batter of this quality shouldn't be doing that.
On a hat-trick now. Worry, the nerves will be there for the bowler and the batter. Oh, they took off for a moment, but decided against it. Good decision, I reckon. Pandya, get the pressure on in this over. Needs to maintain the momentum going forwards. Quick onto that in the infield. Power and precision in that shot.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
They've gone up there. Nicely done by the people.
It's another wicket. It's the 4th now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
Number 6.
Got finds the gap with that one.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
End of a really good over. Gets a wicket and really slowing down the scoring pace. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Drilled that one away. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Bowler seems convinced it was a good shout. Definitely was.
Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. Could be trouble. Now, I didn't pick up on anything. Very close to the bat, though.
A great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful. Bowler and fielders look really confident.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Coming into bat at number 7.
Finds the edge. Wow, that's a huge appeal for the catch. If there's something on it, it was the famous of edges. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions and what a catch. Lots of pressure coming into bat. Wait a bit longer than first ball. Ali, spinner coming into the attack.
We sometimes just have to stop and admire batters like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs. And he come back with a dot ball.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Beautiful catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Coming into bat at number 9. Please make him welcome.
Bowler looks really confident. Beats the field with a great shot. Stunning delivery.
The 8th wicket for opening batters out there in the field will probably prepare themselves for their own innings.
Number 10.
Right to the fielder. Goes over the top with that shot. That's the over. What possibly the match. Good bowling to put a lot of pressure on the batters.
Been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Missed it. Stumping opportunity. Massive appeal. Just been missing them. Lovely cover drive. Great to the other field. Shot. Finds the gap with that one.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. How the bowler respond.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Edged it. Staying put, but the opposition have put in a huge appeal. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
The player
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. And shouldn't be too long in coming, you think.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Doesn't beat the infield. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Someone different now to bowl it. It's a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up, getting them onto the front foot. Great shot through the gap.
That was a lovely shot. Got down low and times the sweep brilliantly. Fully deserved boundary.
Nicely played. This one. Nice sweep shot, but finds the field and square leg. With the completion of that fine over, the batters are going to have to take some risks from here on in. Right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the members' end. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Those on the side of bowling slightly fuller have been put away.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Great shot. Gets a hold of that. Places it through square leg. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary.
Have to go for it now.
Perfectly timed.
4 runs. So still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. They really need a boundary, this ball.
Gone, bowling, and it's all over.
That's it. They're all out. It's an amazing bowling display. The victory was only 5. A brilliant